Hey everyone, and welcome back to Operation Meteor, your weekly stop for all things Gundam card game by Bandai. So, today we're going to be diving into all the products that launched along with the game this past weekend. On a side note, there was talk about a beta event that a lot of us missed. No worries about that. Anything that was released in the beta event card-wise will be available to us this month with the rest of the launch. If you missed launch date for the starter deck, that was back on July 11th, 2025 worldwide. At launch, we got 4 starter decks, each with a base version and a deluxe version that included gunpla models. So here's what came in each starter deck. We got a deck of 50 cards, 10 resource cards, 8 token cards for those decks, and some little sheet that had paper damage counters, a small roll and play sheet, and a bonus pack that contained a foil version of the card in that deck. And later on, we're also going to get the booster packs with the first set, New Type Rising. So these boosters will include 12 cards of varying rarity and art, and you are guaranteed at least 1 resource card. So let's start by breaking down the starter decks in a very quick fashion. Heroic Beginnings. This deck, it pulled from Mobile Suit Gundam and The Witch from Mercury. This deck, deluxe version, came with the gunpla models for the RX-78 Gundam, Gun Cannon, and the Gun Tank. It was a blue and white deck. It focused on bounce play. I got a chance to play it over the weekend. I enjoyed it quite a bit. The second deck that came out was the Wings of Advance. This one was strictly about Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. This deck, deluxe version, included 2 Leos and the Tallbees. This deck was featured the green and blue colors. It helped you gain some extra EX resources to help you play some of those harder to play cards earlier in the round. The third deck was Zeon's Rush. This was based on Mobile Suit Gundam and Gundam Unicorn. The deluxe version came with Char's Zaku 2 and 2 standard Zaku 2 kits. One has a heat hawk and the other one a bazooka. This is a green-red deck and was a very aggressive, meaning that you were trying to play as many characters as you can to overwhelm your opponent and destroy them before they had a chance to get the tempo back. The fourth and final structure deck we got was Siege Strike. This was exclusively Gundam Seed characters. The deluxe set contained models for the Sword Strike, Launcher Strike, and the Sky Grasper. Full detail about this one is that you can combine parts to create the Ale Strike as well. I'm pretty sure some of the devs were likely Gundam Seed fans, so this one probably got a little bit more love compared to the other 3. This white and red deck also had a control theme as well, so this meant that you were trying to deal with the board and try to put your opponent on their back foot. Some of the accessories that launch contained a card case for MSRP. The value was going for $11.99. This one came with the standard deck box, a EX resource card, an EX base card, and a separator in that as well to keep your main deck and your extra deck separated. Card sleeves that came out, MSRP'd for $7.99. It was a 70 sleeve pack. It featured the Gundam card game logo. Overflowing Affection was another one. The Gundam RX-78, and then Char's Zaku 2. The final item that came out was a damage counter dice tray. It MSRP'd for $14.99. It had 6 sided dice. Tray's nice. I got my hands on that. It was very interesting. The texture on the dice built a little different, but it was kind of nice. And that's everything that came at launch. We'll be breaking down each series. We'll profile their cards, how to pronounce them, because I had some folks asking me how to pronounce certain cards because they hadn't seen the series, and we'll do those in upcoming videos. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and please comment below on the set that you're most excited about, or if you have things that you want us to cover. And as always, as Yuri once said, go forth, Gundam Team.